Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Strifium, and welcome back to another Misfits Racing League highlights video. We are in Budapest. It's the Hungarian Grand Prix, and it's round 8 for the European grid in this one. We hope you enjoy the highlights that we picked out. The Hungarian Grand Prix short qualifying has completed. Tim on pole position, a 1:14.3 from him. That's Henners on the front row in second, a 1:14.666, and we have Steph there. Third position in the other AlphaTauri. Hurricane and Felipe round out your top 5.
Mediums to hard, definitely possible around here as a one stop. Very easy. But we'll have to see what they do over the course of the next 35 laps as the last few drivers just join the rear of the grid.
Well, we're jumping into action here, Unicorn. It is the Hungarian Grand Prix. First of 5 races this week take us away for this race start.
Well, here we go then. The lights playing havoc as they usually do, but the drivers revving their engines, getting ready to go racing, and here they go then. All 3 of the Alphas getting a pretty decent start, but it is the AlphaTauri of Steph. He's already side by side with Hennes going down towards this first corner. Crampy as well, he's already up 1, but he's getting outbraked by Hurricane and Felipe down into turn 1. Now he's under pressure from the other racing point. That's Vettel side by side with him. Hurricane, he's held on to P4, defending against Felipe, his teammate. Vettel behind him, looking around the outside of Crampy. Round turn 2, down into turn 3, then it's Ewens in the Haas. He's now having a look at the McLaren, and he's going to go side by side down into turn 4. It's not where you want to go. Crampy's had to back out, and he's dropped all the way down to 8th place.
TXP's had an issue in the Alpha. Fortunately, no damage there, but he's had a spin. Hopefully, he's able to recover. His yellow flag popping up through sector 2.
And Crampy.
Oh, and the McLaren camp not going to be impressed. Looks like both wings are intact there, but of course now it's...
Crampy reversed into him.
Oh, no. But now it's going to be Steph under major threat here. That's the Ferrari of Hurricane on the inside coming down through turn 1. With a huge squeeze, Hurricane on the inside still with a very, very smooth move on the AlphaTauri. He's into 3rd position, but there comes a tap coming out of Steph. There goes Hurricane real deep. He's going to lose major positions there.
Yeah, here we go then. Down the run in towards turn 1. Vettel's got Steph, but Steph coming wide and completely blocking Hurricane. I don't think he realized the Ferrari was there. Is there any damage to speak of on the Ferrari as Vettel still up in P4, but it's Hurricane down the inside into turn 2.
Hurricane not having any of what Steph's looking at this time around. He's not going twice for that. Now he'll be looking to have words with Steph later, I imagine. Coming out through into turn 5, and Luktra into 6th with a top from the Steph. He is all over the place, and that's put Luktra down into a 180, and now Jake's going to move on through to perhaps avenge his teammate.
Down in towards turn 12, because look how close he is, despite the fact that he's had to recover from that mistake, and he might be in P3 as a Haas.
Around the outside through 13 here. He's going to have the inside coming through the final turn on 14. It's the AlphaTauri defending hard to the inside, but Tim does not have a chance against these mediums. He will, however, have an opportunity to get a very unique pit stop here as there's a safety car. What's happened? That's Luktra out of this race. And where did it happen, Unicorn? It looks like on the exit out of turn 5.
Turn 5, yeah.
Here, I believe it was the chat voting 3+ safety cars, so we'll see if that's going to come true. We're about to enter lap 10. I think that strategy change is going to happen. I wouldn't be surprised if we saw a safety car from now between lap 10 and lap 15. So we'll see. Felipe coming down through the final turn now. He's backed up the grid. It's going to be Tim on these fresh hards. What kind of traction is he going to have as it's hammered down? Vettel quite tight to the rear of his teammate. Henners on the mediums behind these hard runners as well, and everybody's quite well away here. Safso on softs. He's the only driver in this grid on the softs at the moment. He looks at Adam. Adam has an issue. Safso jumps back to the inside, and he has a fantastic amount of traction on those tires right now, so he clears Adam into 13th position. We're going to jump on to the front end of this grid where things are very dicey with these tires. Jake in 4th position. You can see these drivers on the hards with a couple of slides through turn 4. Now no conviction's been taken by Safso as well, and it would appear there's a big issue, and that's the Williams of Adam.
Oh my, that has to be the safety car you were referring to, surely.
Oh, Crampy and no conviction in a major situation here. Crampy has no front wing on that car, and it looks like that Haas has been retired completely horizontal across circuit. Wow.
Yeah.
And there it is.
There it is.
Well, do we know our stuff, or do we know our stuff? Because I said lap 15 just for good measure, but damn. Going to be a very unique race restart here with all the different tires on this grid right now. I'm very excited to see how Tim goes versus the drivers ahead of him on those mediums. Of course, the safety cars present a unique opportunity to save tires, but it is going to be, I think, Felipic hammering down on that throttle. Vettel closely holding behind now. Tim going to cross the line, and we're back to green flag racing here around the Hungaroring.
Safso on the rear of Ruben, whose teammate Hurricane, he's having a look at the inside of Ewan's into turn 1. He's got that move done, as well as Hennes. He's looking to try and get past the Ferrari as well. The other Ferrari, he's in a battle up for Safso in turn 2. Both Ferraris on the inside. Neither one staying ahead of their rival, though. Hennes and Safso making the move, but it's Ruben, around the outside of turn 4. Hurricanes had to back out of his move, but Ruben's made it into P9 around turn 4 of Sasso. That's a very impressive move. We've seen it a couple times tonight. I don't think there's damage on that car.
Safso on the rear of Ruben, Hurricane on the rear of Henners, except Hurricane is ahead of Henners on the inside. Real tight between these two. Safso holding patient in 10th right now, but Hurricane's got other plans as Safso outside now coming down through turn 2. Things are real intense in this midfield for these final points positions right now. Safso gets it into 9th position, and it's the teammate of Ruben now, Hurricane, holding back Henry.
Yeah, if you're Ferrari right now, you are going to be a very worried pit wall, as it looks like Hurricane, he wants to overtake his teammate. He's looking to try and get the move. He's not going to make it down into turn 1, and they're so close together. That as Atom past Henners, the soft tires benefiting him, as Ruben and Hurricane side by side going down into turn 2, the two Ferraris wheel to wheel as they come down through turn 3. It's Hurricane into P10, Ruben now in P11, but he's tapped the rear of his teammate, and that's Hurricane out of this race.
As soon as I switched Unicorn, as soon as I switched to try and get a helicopter shot
into the wall.
Oh no, as soon as I tried to switch to get a helicopter shot, it happened and I didn't get to catch it, but there it is. There's the third safety car, and I have to say, we got 2 in the space that I thought we would get 1. It's lap 15 and the safety car is out. Big separation on this restart. Massive separation on this restart. A 4-second separation between the lead drivers here, and I can only imagine somebody's going to be under fire for that one, but it's not going to be Dirk at the moment. It's going to be Crampy. We saw it happening under safety car conditions. Crampy looks to be suffering some major lagging issues or connection issues of some capacity. Felipic now on the inside coming through turn 1.
Yeah, these two Racing Points
Vettel
are looking to carve their way through the field up the inside of his teammate.
Wow.
He's made the move work. Let's just hope we don't have a similar incident with two teammates coming together down towards turn 4.
Yukio now struggling as well. He's lost 2 positions here. Cotters in 7th. Henners in 8th. Vettel now on the rear of the Renault. His teammate, more than likely going to follow through, will jump on with Felipic here as he's eyeing both of these racers. Vettel through into 9th position. The inside heavily exposed here. The Renault going to be under threat from the outside. He switches back to the outside with a switchback move. It's Felipic on the inside. Coming down turn 2 now as we move through turn 3. Felipic into 10th position. Wow. Right now, within half a second of Cotter is going to have a good run with some DRS, and there's yellow flags popping up left and right as Safso continues to struggle. Last lap it was Adam. Vettel on the outside. It's both Racing Points taking care of this Alfa Romeo, and I have to say, Henners in the Alfa Romeo just got scissored by the Racing Point squad coming through there.
I think that's why we've seen him just sort of hanging back, using Tim to just give him DRS. They're not really battling, they're working together. They know that if they don't battle each other, they can go faster.
As I say, Cotters turn 5, he spun it.
for Codders in that Red Bull, only scoring 1 point. It looked like he was going to score them again here today, but Vettel again up the inside of turn 12. And it looks like he's got the move done on the other Red Bull of Dirt Jock, certainly changing up the tyre strategy. And now we're seeing Vettel. He's had a better exit out of the last turn, and that's going to give him the run he needs on XTXP to take the Alfa Romeo before the first turn. And I think he's going to stay there as well. But here we go, Steph. He's making sure he's behind on that timing line. And there we go. Just touching the rear of Dirk's Red Bull. He's got DRS, and here we go. Down in towards turn 1. Not really later on the brakes, and a little touch.
This is looking a lot harder than I think it needs to be. I mean, I don't know what is happening here, but Dirk's defending quite well. Steph doesn't know what the heck to do about it, and now it's still Dirk on the inside coming through turn 2. Steph, though, with the switch back to the inside as we move through third turn, and Steph, I think it might be... What is happening in that AlphaTauri? Is he running out that battery here? Because he's got no power in comparison. Is he going to use overtake all the way through into the final turn? Tim now rounding the final turn, hugging the inside. It's the AlphaTauri who started this race on pole position with a celebratory weave. Is he going to hold on to it? Yes, he is. Tim with the win. Jake P2 on the debut with iFelipic crossing third quickest here. In the overall campaign, it was Tim, Jake, iFelipic, your top 3 here for the Hungarian Grand Prix. Vettel in the other Racing Point, going to make it a 3-4 for the squad with XTXP crossing the line in 5th. Dirk Chocolate under threat still from Steph. Who's going to get the better exchange here? It's going to be Steph into 6th, but it was Dirk Chocolate leading him at the line. Penalties playing a role for them. Ewens now coming through into the final turn.